Hey friends, welcome back to Busy Girl Budgets. My name is Mallory and I live in New Mexico with my husband and our 2 dogs. On this channel, we utilize the cash envelope system, and today we're going to be doing a budget with me. So if you're interested in all things money or savings related, then please stick around. Hey friends, welcome back again. Today we're going to be doing a budget with me. And it was a week where my husband and I were both paid, but so usually I'd be stuffing more than this. However, I am getting around to filming this much later into the week than I normally do. Normally I film on Fridays, and it is now the following week. So I'm not going to put as much into my envelope simply because we've already spent some of this money, and I just don't have as much to put in there. And also I did make a pretty big payment to a credit card of $780. So I am going to just start with my wallet. I've already meal planned, I've already grocery shopped, so I'm not really putting anything into my wallet because that money is already spent. So groceries, I'm just going to add a 20 in case I need to grab something at the store. And let me see if I can get this to not glare at us. Okay, the light's not going to be as good, but oh well. Okay, so groceries is going to get 20. Dining out, I'm not going to put anything. We consciously decided not to put money in dining out this week because we don't need to eat out. We have plenty of food. We have a meal plan for every single day this week. And we're really just trying to save every bit for our Hawaii trip. So dining out is not a necessity. Also, I'm not putting anything in my fun money. Miscellaneous, or our buffer, is going to get 20. And then my husband's fun money will get the usual 30. I'm not giving myself any fun money because I am trying to pay myself back for my Disney trip. So basically I bought my Disney tickets, but it was more than I had in my Disney envelope, so I'm just paying that off. So I'll let you guys know. I did talk about this in my unstuffing, but basically I owed that envelope $540, and I unstuffed 20 towards that. And then I made a payment of $240. So the amount that I still need to put in that envelope to like bring it out of the negative is $280. And I'll be doing that over the next couple of weeks. All right. Emergency fund. Let me pull out my binder. And again, I have my nice little cute fall dashboard. This is from Taylor at A Little of It All. A lot of you guys know who Taylor is, follow her, love her. We all do. She's very positive. Anyway, getting into my binder here. So emergency fund has $720 in it. And I did finally open a high yield savings account with Ally, and I actually used Taylor's referral code. And so they were having a special where if you signed up for a new account, which I've never had a high yield savings account, so I finally opened one with Ally. If you signed up and you make, I think it's 3 months of a monthly automated transfers to the Ally account, then they give you a $100 bonus. And so I already have money in my regular savings account at my bank, but it doesn't earn very much interest. So I just decided to start a monthly withdrawal from that, or transfer from that into the Ally account, and moved over there so it can start earning more interest and then also get me that $100 bonus. So for my emergency fund, I'm going to add 30 this week, and that'll bring it up to $750. My dog's emergency fund, let's see, that has $220, and I'm going to add 20 to that. And I think what I'm going to start doing is, usually what I've been doing is doing a placeholder when I get an envelope to 500, but I think I'm going to start doing it at 100 since I did open that high yield savings account, so that that money can be earning me a little bit more interest versus waiting till 500. So we'll see, but I need to like either make some placeholders or order some that are $100. Yeah, I'll be looking into that. Okay, car repair. I think I'm going to skip that one this week. Let's see how much it has. It has 170. I'm going to skip that today. And Michigan, I'm going to skip today because I just don't have as much to work with. Anniversary is the one that's going to be, I think, getting quite a bit. So it has 670. I did pull from this a couple weeks ago because I put a deposit down for a photo shoot. So we're going to do 10-year anniversary photos for me and my husband and with our dog. So I'm looking forward to that. They're going to be so cute. I'll be sure to share those with you guys. Everybody's been asking me for pictures of my dogs. And if I remember to do it, I will put them in right here. And I'll give you guys a little story. But I have Melbourne. This is my boy dog. He has been with us since 2 months after we got married. He will be turning 10 in November. And so it just makes me really sad that he's in double digits, because I know like the amount of time that we've had with him, like we're now on like the second half of his life basically. But he still acts like a puppy. Like he runs and plays and he's just very happy. And then we have Luna, and she's a pit mix, and that is my husband's baby. And we've had her for about 7.5 years. And she is just the sweetest little girl. She is a ball of energy. But she's obsessed with our other dog. They're just like, she's obsessed with him, loves him so much. He is like, leave me alone. I only love my mom, basically. But anyway, I'm excited to see like how their maybe personalities come through in the photos. But if I can get some photos to actually show up in this video, because I'm not tech savvy, I will put them here on the screen. Okay, so anniversary has 670, and I think I want to add like maybe 230. Let me pull out my calculator here. Let's do some math. So it has 670. If I add 230, that'll give it 900, which would be awesome. I have to pay another 200 for the photos. So let's do that. And then if we need to do less than that, I'll come back to it and change it. But I really wanted to put a good amount towards that. Vacation, that's going to get, how much does it have? It has 60. I'm going to put 20. If it's your first time watching this, pretty much these 3 envelopes are for trips that we have. So this one's for Hawaii. Vacation is for Mexico that we're going to in December. And then Disney. That's a different trip. So we have a trip October, November, and December. It's a heavy travel month. But if I didn't mention that in this video, pretty much all of these trips, with the exception of my Disney tickets, everything else was pretty much paid for using points from credit cards. So I don't talk about it a whole lot on this channel because it's a cash stuffing channel, and I don't know if you guys want to hear that, but we still use cards, and that's why I still do an unstuffing every week, because we still see the benefit in using cards if you can do it with that, like pay it off every month. So anyway, vacation, this is for Mexico. We're going to Cabo. My in-laws are taking us. And so I've never been out of the country besides Canada, because I lived in Michigan, and that's like basically Canada. But yeah, I've never been out of the country, so I just got my passport like a year ago. And so this will be my first time using it. So I'm excited for that. But they're taking us to an all-inclusive, so I don't feel like I need to bring like a ton of spending money. So after our other trips, I'll start adding a little more to this, but $20 is, I feel like, good enough for now. And then Disney. So I'm not going to write it in here because I'm not including it in the full amount that we're budgeting, because we're budgeting $540. But I did make a payment of $240, and I'm just going to write that in a different color so I know. But I made a payment of $240 towards my card, and I wrote it on this little sticky note. So basically I had an IOU sticky note in here. It's kind of messed up. But I did an IOU for $540 because that was the amount that I needed to put back in here. And I unstuffed 20 in my last video, and then I made a payment of $240 from this check. So the amount that I still need to come up with is $280, and I already have that figured out for my next couple of paychecks. That'll be all taken care of. So, and everything else for that trip is already paid for. So, yeah, basically after I pay back that $280, then it's just spending money, and we're only going to be gone for 3 days. So it's not like a huge amount of money that I need to be worried about coming up with. All right. Let's add up what we have so far in both of these categories, basically. So in my wallet, I've got 20, 40, and then 30 for my husband. So that is 70. And then in my high priority binder, we've got $230 for anniversary, $20 in vacation, so that's $250. And then the emergency funds are another $50, so that's $300. And we're not going to add the $240 to that because I'm not actually cash stuffing it. I just made a payment of it, so we're not going to add that. So right now we're at $370. So let's see how much. We had $540 to start with, and we've budgeted $370. So we have $170 left for the other binders. All right, so let's grab my short-term binder and see what we can do here. Okay. So my dogs have 40. I did just buy them dog food, one of them dog food. So I'm going to put a good amount in here, but not as much as I usually do. I'm going to put 30. Let's do 30. We'll go with that for now. Household. I'm going to need a few things in household. I need toilet paper, and that is pricey. It's like $30. Because we get the big one usually from Costco. So I'm going to put another 10 in there. Costco is empty, so let's put 50. Let's see. Beauty has 80, and I have a haircut coming up and hair color coming up. So I need to put something in here. Let's do another 20, and then that'll make this envelope 100. Toiletries, I don't need anything. It has 15. So I'm not going to put anything there this week. Self-care, I'm not going to put anything. That's empty. And then health has 10. Yeah, 10. I'm going to put 20 in there. So let's see what this is at. We've got 30, 40, 90, 110, 130. So we had 170, so we're going to take away the 130 that we put into my short-term binder, and we have 40 to put into my low priority binder. So let's grab that one. All right. Coffee. Coffee has 10. I think we're running kind of low on matcha, so we're going to have to get some more of that. So let me put another 10 in there. We only have 40, so you got to use this wisely. Entertainment has 10. Let me see. Let me cross off the ones that I'm not going to add anything to, which I think I'm not going to put anything in clothing or shopping this week. Hobbies has 20, so I don't need to put anything else in there. I do want to add some to this, but somebody actually gave me a $10 bill this week for gas money because they rode with me somewhere, and I'm going to put the $10 that they gave me into this because I had already paid for my gas. So that's what I'm going to do with that. So I'm not going to add any from this check into that. So we'll cross that off. But so that leaves gifts and entertainment with $30 left. How much does gifts have? Gifts has 10. Let me put another 10 in there, and that'll have 20. And then I'm going to put the other 20 into entertainment because we do have some things coming up that we want to do, like the balloon fiesta that happens here in New Mexico. We're going to go to that, and we're going to a movie this weekend, but I've already paid for the tickets. And so that should be good. That should be good for now. Okay, so that's 40, right? 20, 30, and 40. Yep. Okay. So let's add this all up just to make sure that we have the 540. We have 70 going into our wallet, 300 into my high priority binder, 130 into short term, and 40 into low priority. So that is correct. 540. All right, you guys. Well, that wraps up today's budget with me. If you enjoyed watching, please give this video a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. And if you made it to the end, leave me a coffee cup emoji in the comments, and we will catch you guys in our next one. Bye.